Welcome to the talk with Rick, the government. Thank you so much for the support that we have been receiving so far on the podcast, and most importantly, the suggestion we will implement them. They have been positive. So, on today's topic, we will be speaking about identity. Who am I? Who am I? So it's like each and every day we're growing each and every day. And in our early 20s, we tend to stress, because there are a lot of responsibility. We are now getting exposed to responsibility. We have to take certain responsibility. And then that's where that question comes up. Who am I? What makes me me? What differentiates me from everyone? And it's a hard question to answer. I feel like we answer it more by action than just by words. At the same time, I know people have answered it by words, and less by action. It depends where you are, and what works for you, So a lot of the time we tend to look for role models, people who will lead us. I'm here in the hood, South Africa, Kanyamazane. Here there are no role models. There are role models though, but they are few. And the role models that exist, they are not here. Quickly as like they made it, they just go to the city, which is your Johannesburg, or to other provinces, And it's a sad part, because right now we tend to look for someone whom we want to follow their footstep, and most of those role models that we have that still stay in the hood, they're hopeless. So it's like we are hopeless and they are too hopeless, and it doesn't really make sense. So we tend then to go to peer pressure, Some goes through defining themselves by popularity, Facebook likes. Tend to kind of like, the more likes you have, then be like, okay, this is who I am. Like we go to a certain extent, while at the other hand, we are fighting drugs, weed, and other hopelessness that surround us in the environment that we are in, and there's lack of motivation. There's lack of motivation here in the hood. You don't see much of it, like there is no motivation unless you create it, or you watch television, or you are exposed to things outside from here, So you kind of like scroll to your Facebook, and then you feel like you're missing out. Have you ever had that feeling of like you're missing out, and it's like your life is okay until you log into Facebook, because it's like on Facebook everyone is happy, everyone is successful, our mates are successful. Sometimes I even ask myself, like, how come this is a person who I'm staying with here, right now we chat, and then suddenly he's successful on Facebook, and at least I know that person, at least you know me. But what if then it's another person? This is a randomly post that I made, and this person is acting successful. How will that affect me? Pretty much it will make me feel outside. It made me feel as if like I'm missing out. I haven't done anything. At the same time though, you can change the view and look at it as an inspiration, motivation. But still in a journey of trying to identify who am I, and being here, there are no role models here in my hood. There are no role models, and parents don't understand certain careers, so pretty much they don't support us. If you say you want to sing, they'll be like, which means you are crazy. If you say you want to do ballet dance, where did you see that from? Who taught you that? You might even get a whooping for saying you want to do a ballet dance, but like they are not exposed to it, and I don't blame them. It's like we have low resources here. The only games and resources that we have, they are found in towns, and even in towns they are still small, you know and their lack of support then tend to lead us to depression. We then fall into depression because right now we don't know who we are, we don't know what to chase or what to believe. The career that we wanna go through or give ourselves to, they do not even support. So we go to depression back and forth, and that then killed our spirits. That's why a lot of people smoke. I don't blame people who smoke. I'm not at the same time saying people should smoke, no. But I don't blame people who smoke. I don't blame people who have babies. I don't blame people who are young alcoholic. I don't blame people who are like all those people whom it's easy to judge because when you're standing there, I'm here, not like I'm currently here, and it's tough. It's tough. It's really, really tough. If I define myself by saying I'm this person, and it then feels as if I'm standing out. I'm separating myself from the crowd, and separation in our times feels like hell. I think hell is better even than separation. People would rather choose hell than being separated from a certain group or from a certain status. And I don't blame them. It's like I do feel that need, or tend to need that feeling of belonging, to a group or to people. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Work out if you find good people, it doesn't work out if you find bad people, because they will corrupt characters, and then you tend to be like, okay, now you're doing things because of that. I've done that, which is peer pressure to your way of defining who you are. Go straight to our Facebook page or even here on YouTube video. I am, and define yourself in words. We'll really appreciate that. But for now, this is where we come to an end. I, your number one host, Rick the Government. I'm out. Thank you.